Giving love to the things that you love, it is going to change your life. Giving love to the things that you love, it works in an inner sense and also in an outer sense. Instead of going to study something that you don't love, it is eventually going to depress you. It's not only going to depress you, it's also really, really gonna drag your spirit down. It's just gonna make you feel like you're a robot and like you're just not somebody that you're meant to be. Someone that you're born to be, something that you're meant to do, and something that is good for your soul, something that is good for you. If you go ahead and you go do something that you're not meant to do, something that you're not made for, you're really dragging your battery down. There are people who are right-brained. I am right-brained. I'm someone who loves to write, loves to draw, loves to create things. I'm not a person who likes being put into puzzles and who has to go and study a fucking mathematic major. I'm not. You're putting yourself in an image that is too small for you. You are so much bigger than what people may make you be. And do not ever let someone tell you that you're somebody that you're not. And you need to know yourself that that's not who you are. You need to know how to stand there and let their negative words pass through you and tell you who you are. Only you will ever know who you are. As a right-brained person, you would want to go ahead and do things that you were made for. And the problem with society, everybody is the same. And they may be the same inside, but they're making themselves seem as if they're like everyone else. People are scared to show people their differences, to show people what they love, to show people that they're different, that they're not like them, or that they love different things, or that they do different things with their life. It's completely okay to love the things that someone else doesn't love, or to give energy into things that other people don't give energy into, and do expect people to say something because they hate people being happy, and that's the problem. A lot of people hate seeing people that are doing well, and once they see you doing well, they try to drag you down. I'm drinking tea. It's a strawberry, aloe vera, green tea, and cucumber tea, and it's so good. Putting out your talents and your interests career-wise is one of the best things that you can do for yourself. It is you doing what you love, but it's also earning you money, it's supporting you financially, and you can call it a career. People nowadays, and like I always say, in this society, you may look at an artist and think you're not going to get anywhere. But the amount of things that you can do as an artist, and that's your hobby, and you enjoy it, you're not going to go ahead and study science. That's not what you're for. I mean, obviously you can be an artist and you can also be so smart in science, but I'm just using an example. Or you're an artist, and also when you study art, you also need to kind of know maths, but you're giving energy into the things that you love. Instead of doing things that you don't like and you're forcing yourself, your energy and your battery is really dropping drastically. Instead, write a book, read a book, go paint something, go color something, go draw something, go write about what you're feeling. Because not everyone's the same, and some people fail to express themselves. Some people struggle to express themselves. Some people don't know how to talk about what they're feeling. And that's building inside, and eventually you start lashing out at everyone. Take your journal and write it down. And you are going to feel so much better when you put that shit out of there. You let yourself breathe. You put it out on a piece of paper. That piece of paper is listening to you. If that's how you look at it, that's how it will be. That paper is listening to you. It's not going to judge you. It's not going to tell anybody. It's not going to go ahead and let the whole world know what you just said. You put so much trust and you let everything go onto that piece of paper, and I tell you now, believe me, you're going to feel as if the weight off of your shoulders has been lifted off. Giving energy into things that you love. You love to write, but you're not feeling great, but you don't know how to express yourself to people. You sit down and you write it down, and then afterwards you feel fresh, you feel like you can breathe, you feel better. Because the harsh truth is that not everybody cares about what you're going through. Not many people give a shit, and that's okay. If you're there for yourself and someone comes to you and tells you, listen, you're being like this, or I think that you're acting like this, or I think you need to stop this, it's like, take what they say into consideration, but do not let what they say define you as a person. You need to be so confident and sure in yourself that when somebody comes to you and they say that they don't like something about you, or they think that you need to change something, you need to be so confident in yourself to sit there and be like, no, this is who I am. This is what I do. You may do this, but I do this because this is what makes me feel good. People will always have something to say. That's the harsh truth of it. I myself mind my business and I don't bother anybody, but people will always have something to say to me. But I know myself, and I know that deep down inside of me, I am a good person who really tries to spread love into the world, and I also give so much love into the things that I love, into the things that I do. And because they don't do that, they feel negative. They're not happy with their life. They see you do something that you're loving, something that makes you so happy, and they hate it because they're not doing that. They're not putting energy and love into the things that they love doing. Instead, they're consuming their life doing things that they feel like they have to do and things that don't make them happy. And when they see you do that, that doesn't make them happy. That makes them kind of jealous, kind of like, why are they doing it but I'm not? It's like, we're all the same in the sense of when we do things that we love, it will make you the happiest, the most grounded person. And giving time to yourself on busy days and sitting there and doing things that you know makes you happy, it's really going to change your life. Many people express their thoughts and their feelings to art. They express it through a story. They express it through a sport. They bring out their energy in running, boxing, swimming, a poster, a canvas. That's the beauty of it. You're making what you're feeling negatively into something. You're not letting it out on other people. You're not making other people feel bad about themselves. Instead, you're putting all of that anger into something that you love by simply writing it down, kickboxing, swimming, running, whatever it is. You're going out there and you're exerting that bad anger into something that you love, but knowing that it's not going to come back to you. You're not going on and ruining someone else's day and bringing someone else down. And just know that when people see you doing stuff that you love and they see you so bright, they're going to try to get rid of that light because they're not happy with their life. They're not happy with the things that they're doing, and the fact that you're doing stuff that makes you happy, they're going to be quite jealous. They're going to want to be you. They're going to try bring you down because they can't bring themselves up. Do not let anybody bring the light of your soul just to a halt, to a stop, to minimize it, to blow it out. Do not let anybody make you question yourself. You need to be so sure in yourself that when people make comments to you, you can be upset, you can be angry, you can just ask yourself why. But just know that you are not what they say that you are. It's super amazing for me to sit here and know that somebody is going to listen to my advice, or not even advice, it's just to what I say, and they're gonna go on ahead and they're going to just remember the words that I say.